Okay, so that on the left, there's definitely sort of we call it the arrowhead. Sort of eventually those two lines are going to meet on the left-hand side. So now when you're swinging that golf club, to get the golf club now to go towards your sort of start line, which would be just left of where the map's pointing, to get your sort of drift fade, you then got to pull your arms further across the body to start it on target line. Now that can create a slightly steeper angle of attack into the ball because your body now is aiming to the right. Obviously your contact's going to be affected and you're going to be potentially getting too steep, which means the club face now is going to get more and more open, which means that sort of pushy, cutty one off to the right. This on the right, you said, felt way left, yeah? So we look at that. That's where your toe line is there, and that's your target line there, okay? So that's straight towards the one, and that's, to me, how you should be setting up. And when you hit that golf club there now, when we swing through, we can then start the club now. We can bring that golf club back down. The lower half can initiate first, let the arms drop into position. They can now come back nicely in front. The club slightly from an outside line, just a little bit, which is your natural sort of angle of the ball. And we can release the club and start it on a line more the right and just drifting back to your target. But you're not pulling it to target, you're just aiming for your shot and allowing that body to work. But obviously the further right, you, and it's obviously exaggerated, if you aimed it too far right there now, to swing the arms and get the ball now starting just left, you're way over the top. And that's what you said about the three woods, and some of the woods getting a bit chunky, a bit heavier on the mat, or heavy divots. You're just coming in steeper than you wanted to do. And I think with the 3 wood, you actually said it better. Whether because you're just further back from the mat, just as an optical illusion, I don't know. But your 3 wood, you were lining up more to the 200, and you were lined up pretty parallel, more parallel. Okay, but just for you, that's a little fine tweak there, and then it just with that left hip and left foot back, it enables those hips to work better. And if there's any sort of restriction in terms of the sort of rotation anyway, it's not too bad. But if we're slightly this way, it's just it's always going to be going that direction. You're not able to then slide and move the hips correctly. Get yourself to target, now we can slide and move the hips correctly. Just improves that sequence because the body now is not too far off to the right. Okay, maybe taking a bit of practice, and I would say when you play on Sunday or Saturday comp this week, I would
play Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I would, if you can, try and get either down the range at P&K or wherever, and try and pick out different targets rather than the mat, and just aim at the target and then just check where your feet are. So go through your routine, aim, and then put a club down and check. And come back and see where am I aiming, okay? And if you're okay then, okay, fine, I'm good at that. Hit some shots on that touch, there's maybe a flag or something out there. Then change to something else, do 4 or 5 swings of that, so you get used to aiming, okay? Because at the moment, this now feels, this position on the right, that to you, felt way left, didn't it?
Yeah.
When you're there, and you can see on the camera, there's no, what can't speak, can't lie, is it? So your alignment there was perfect, it's now trusting that. That's going to get a bit of trust to get used to the golf course, okay?
I'm sure we'll probably get a chance to go to the range before the weekend.
Okay.
So I might do
simplest thing then, if you can't get time to get to the range, because we're not having to worry about hitting golf balls, we're looking more at setup. Get your back garden. Anywhere where you got anything where there's something 10 yards or 5 yards away, pick something on the wall and aim to that bit of the wall or whatever it may be in your back garden or even on the street somewhere, aim down the street. Anywhere you can pick.
Stand in the garden. Front garden and look.
And you could
pick
exactly
like the window in the house.
Yeah, and then just aim for that.
Line up.
And then just check and see where you're at. Okay, so if we can do that before the comp on the weekend on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, give us the best chance. Okay, mate? Make sense?
Yeah.
Cool.